Okay, today we're gonna watch how Travis Scott will be show us his luxury cars. Okay, someone's interested in this, so we're gonna watch it because it has a lot of views. Okay, just don't forget about likes, subscribes, and write a comment. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Just let's do it.
I've always had a passion for these ultra rare things that always was outside of the box. I think
Oh, this Benz is from like his meme photo, like where he in costume of Batman. It was a little bit cringe, you know.
every sneaker, every car, there's a connection. It's been a lot of times where I pass on certain things because it's not really something that connected to me.
Okay.
Travis, welcome to On Display. Thank you for doing this.
Nah, for sure, always, man.
We're here to see some of the amazing cars in your collection, but also I want to talk about the art of collecting and your journey in collecting things. Even back in the day, stereo speakers, was that like the first thing that you started collecting?
Wow, that's crazy. How the fuck? So my dad, everyone had like their surround sound systems in their garages just collecting dust. I had this idea of just like taking the woofers out of the, out of the towers of the speakers, and I put it in my shoe boxes, and I kind of created my own surround sound. I needed like multiple amps for that. So then, as I went to like all my different neighbors' cribs, I kind of noticed that they all had different brands of amps, different speakers, different sizes. So I used to ask them, can I have it? Because they weren't doing it. So I collected stuff from there, and then from there, the passion of just like finding things that can inspire you to get to the next level.
Where do cars fit into your passion points of collecting?
It's always been a passion, even from seeing like European.
Bro, this offline CD disc and stuff like players, it's cool to be honest. Like I'm also like how to say interested in this type of vibe. Like just I wasn't in this time when I was like growing up. Computers starting being better and better. It's almost was like I don't know. Almost also smartphones starting showing up, like when I was in school, and so I don't have this time of with online stuff, like CD disc, like vinyls or something, like But I really like their vibes, like I think a lot of people will agree with me in this take. Like it's cool to be honest, like for real. Okay.
And like rally racing, even from F1,
Yeah.
you kind of see these overpowered and over like zealous and crazy looking type cars that moving at high level speeds, different engines, paint jobs, colors, and it always just inspired me. I love to move fast, so it's just like it started from like little bikes, little mongoose bike.
No, I'm not car guy to be honest. Like I don't know nothing about this.
Mongoose, yes.
And then when I was able to get a car, it's like started from there. Just got my drive up just to get some drive. What I'm saying?
We're sitting in your Lamborghini Urus, incredible car. When did you first fall in love with Lambos?
I remember I wanted a Lambo so bad, and I got finessed for like a Huracan. I never forget, I paid like 100,000 or something for it. This is when I was younger, so yeah, like I didn't even have the money for it. So I was just like, you try to put some money down on a Lambo, whatever. I didn't even end up working out. I bought it from some guy, and after that, I was like, fuck this. I'm going all dealership from now on for all this other shit. So yeah, like I think with everything, even like the Toyota I had, which I called the hood Toyota MR2, I looked at that car like it was a Lamborghini until I could finally turn it into one. And I don't think it's like a materialistic thing. I don't even think it's because of the price it was. I think just the performance, the style, the drive of it.
How much of an effect does the Jeep Cherokee your mom had? How does that fuel kind of like this passion for collecting?
Well, my mom had this green Jeep Cherokee and her driver door didn't work, so we always had to get in on the passenger seat. And that fueled me every day to make sure that at least we can get in on the driver's seat.
Absolutely.
And my mom has always had a style to her. She's always been able to keep things like at a couture level, even though things were like rough. You know what I'm saying?
Made the best out of it.
But yeah, so it was like kind of why I'm into these Jeeps, how raw and deconstructed they are. Kind of reminds me of that fucked up Jeep I had.
In this studio, the Maybach G650 Lawn Delay, only 99 made. What made you need that car in your collection?
Well, I've always had a passion for these like ultra rare things. Things that always was outside of the box, even looking at the land a lot. Just the space, the privacy, it kind of just gives you a different experience. The tech might not be as up to date, but it's kind of like a good thing. It's kind of like a peacefulness in it.
Another car that's here, I promise I'm not going to talk sneakers, but the Cabriolet.
Yeah.
The Olive Pro Beat Dunks. Is it ever delivered to match, or is it just the passion of collecting a bunch
No, show other picture, not that one.
of things?
I think every sneaker, every car, there's a connection. It's been a lot of times where I pass on, certain things or certain sneakers, certain cars, because it's not.
I like, by the way, this Mercedes Benz collection. Like I even know a story about them, like how they was like made in like some like dictator or something like from Middle East made it, you know, or something. I don't remember exactly.
Not really something that connected to me.
Yeah.
Whether it's from like the SBs,
Like special order for it, and they just liked it and keep manufacturing it.
SB has a story.
Yes.
Whether it's like Dooms or something. Like you think about it, like, you know, I love these albums. You know, NRDs, I love this.
Yes.
Freddy Krueger, one of the others.
Yes.
Movies,
Yes.
Lobsters, which was something I wasn't as fond of as late, but now I love them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm on wave sometimes.
Yeah, and not the sneaker, but the actual food.
Okay.
It's like the movie Big.
We talked about the stereo system, but like, out of your cars, do you do the car tests with albums? And do you like listening to, and what is that process like?
Oh yeah, for sure. Every album I've ever made, it's not one album that I haven't put out that I haven't car tested. You know, I might start from my phone test to the car test. I don't even know if you looked at my doc, but I was like going back and forth from a car.
Yeah.
Like listening to the album. I think it was Astroworld at the time. But each car.
Yeah, someone said like if you put in car music and it sounds good, it will sound good in everything. I know.
Has like a different type of take on sound and things like hit different. But then also too is like not everyone is in like maybe ultra expensive cars. So also listening to it in a car that, you know, I might drive on an every day-to-day basis, or my mom might drive on an every day-to-day basis. Because that's like natural consumption.
Totally. For your 28th birthday, you bought yourself a Bugatti Chiron. Only 30 of those exist. Are you sentimental? Do you tie them to life events ever?
Yeah.
What birthday? 18?
You know, it's crazy because, you know, RP Pop, we were working on.
Bugatti video, right?
I always loved the car, you know, the idea of the car is crazy. And I remember we was doing that song and Pop was like, yeah, man, we got to bring Gattis out, man. You know, I forgot who was helping us put the video together. It's like, yeah, man, I know somebody that can, like, you know, bring some Gattis out for us. And I'm thinking, like, to bring them out for us. I'm like, nah, fuck that. It's like, nah, I'm gonna just go get this. I remember I pulled up, we was at the shoot, me and Pop's right around. He's like, man, he's like, damn, bro, this shit like smell like brand new. I was like, yeah, bro, I just got it like a couple, like a week ago. He's like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah. I was like, bro, to be honest, you one of the illest rappers. Like, I feel like you changing like the whole sound of New York. You don't even know if you know right now, but like just from the sound of the beats to the way you put together, it's like this is gonna create allegiance of just like artists and the sound and creators. So man, you're gonna have a million of these, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, the music just went to the highest level,
You like to drive these cars.
Oh yeah.
You like cars that are driven.
Yeah. I don't believe in people that buy these cars just to sit them in the garage and then don't pull them out.
Yeah.
They have like 0 miles on them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is that for?
Yeah.
I respect all collectors and how they treat their things, but man, y'all gotta put them cars on the road. I know Jay Leno got mad V's, and I'm pretty sure he puts them on the road.
Well, I know your time is limited. Thank you so much.
No, thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
For sure.
Okay, it was pretty interesting. Don't forget about likes, subscribe if you want me. If you want to watch original video, you can down in description. It's link. Okay, bye.